want you to know that, yes, today we will continue the part 2 series of the show, Help is on the Way. Yes, today's show will be part 2 of the series, Help is on the Way. I believe you're excited. I hope that you are as excited as I am to share today's show. I hope that we have some educators on our watch today. I hope that we have some parents on our watch today, because if we have educators and parents, that means that we're all on the same, we have the same mission, and our hearts, we have a kindred spirit, yes, for the success of our boys and girls. Are you with me? Well, I hope that you will go on and invite some friends and go on and tag, because we have a show for you today. Yes, we're going to cut through all the chatter, and it's going to be raw talk. Yes, raw talk. Okay, again, today's show is what teachers wish parents knew. Oh, but I want you to know something, my friends. But most importantly, okay, educators, may have some administrators on the line, but most importantly, the most important statement before we move forward is that teachers want parents to know that we are all on the same team. Give yourself a hand. Give our kids a hand. Give our community a hand. It is a fact. We are all on the same team. Yes. Well, I want you to know that. Then what has happened in 2024? Everybody want to say that, the school system is this, the school system is that, our kids are this, but no. What has happened in 2024? Well, I want you to know, my friend, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. We are all talking about relationships. Oh, when we reflect back in our history, when certain school districts didn't have ample funds, or there was discrimination. Pure relationship has always caused us to be victorious, regardless of our situation, regardless of our location. Relationships. Well, I want you to know again that children will always, are you listening? Children will always love, respect, honor, and obey their parents' friends. I think I need to say that again. Children, whether they are young or adults, they will always love and respect and honor their mama and daddy's friend. Oh, that's my mama friend. Oh, that's my dad's friend. Can you hear them bragging about that? Their mama and daddy's friends. Well, children will always have a level of respect for whom their parents' favor is good, or a good relationship. Well, the question is today, my friend, is how do they get along and why? What's the secret for getting along? Well, for those of you who are just coming on, I want you to know that I am Wanda J. Prowell, your educator, author, facilitator, minister, wherever I need to be. That's who I am. Your talk show host, your EverBETTER Talk Show host. Yes, bringing you, my friend, bringing you issues of the heart. Issues of the heart for parents and educators across our great nation. Many parents, grandparents, and foster caregivers, they died during the pandemic. We know that to be so. And we don't know what tomorrow's hold. But therefore, the generational voices who advise parents and lend a helping hand, they're no longer with us. Therefore, it is pertinent that we consider the value of teacher and parents' collaboration for the educational success of students and generational families to come. Well, I want you to know, my friends, it is true. It's true. Teachers want their students to succeed just as much as their parents do. Many times, even more so, pending their various circumstances. But I want you to know that teachers, hear me well now, teachers are not here to make a student's life miserable. Oh, no, no, no. Not a true teacher. Oh, no. I did say we are not here to make a student's life miserable or to give out assignments that are so difficult that students cannot complete them. My friend, may I speak to the administrators now, principals, school board? Just a little secret. When hiring, knowledge and competency is very, 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 very important. It's about that time of year again. All we hear, test scores, test scores, test scores, district accountability. So hiring someone who has knowledge and competency is important. But administrators and school board members, they should never, ever, ever forget or dismiss the passion in the heart of an educator, in an educator's heart, and determine the motive for them seeking employment. I just want to pause right now because this is not in the script. I must say this. Oh, one of those times I need Ursha. Praise the Lord. I can remember back in the days when I made a decision to be an educator. And as our years was moving forward, technology began to come on the scene and many other professional careers. But that was at one point, a classroom teacher wasn't thought to be a very prestigious position. Society sometimes look down on us. Oh, you just want to be a teacher. We know the value of a teacher, right? But as the years went on, as the years progressed, everybody began to have different working environments, the schedules and all that, the meetings and all that. And then somebody look back and they go, well, my goodness, those teachers have got a pretty good schedule. So everyone began to focus on the fact that, they get out all the holidays. They're out during the summer. It's like, I can have more social time. And then they look at some of the benefits. So that attracted a lot of people to education, but their heart wasn't in it. Their heart wasn't in it. Oh, I think I need to stop right there. I just want to stop right there. I just want to emphasize the importance of the administrators and the school board identifying the heart and the motive of people who want to come into the educational field. Because our children, the success of our children means the world. And working with parents. Oh, don't let me get ahead of myself. The relationship. Oh, that's just so important. Can I stop again? Can I stop again? Can I just pause? Because education in the heart of a teacher, this is one area of profession that does not identify students or children by their brand name or clothing or their social status. We have to meet every child where they are. Meet every parent, the inclusion. I understand. Oh, that is a type relationship that produces success, that collaborate communities. Oh, let me go ahead. Let me go on. I'm getting off the subject. I'm yet on the subject, but let me stick to my script because I got stuff planned for you. Okay. Well, again. To always, to never dismiss or forget the passion in an educator's heart and determine the motive for why many are seeking employment in the educational field. I want you to know that education is truly heart. That's the HEART, heart work. A showcase of empathy toward families. Empathy, not sympathy. Education is definitely hard, the HARD. It is definitely hard work. And many times, teachers and educators, and many times in a classroom teacher, you don't have all the resources that you need. So you learn how to be creative. Oh, my. But it's hard work, but it is so rewarding and fun. Oh, my students will tell you, they go, Miss Proud, did you take your tablet this morning? And that's all we needed to hear, and then we'll have our day made for the rest of the day. But when you enjoy working with the students and working with passion and fun, it is easy to identify your purpose. I want you to know that today, my friend, are you still with me? Are you still with me out there? Are you still with me? Give me comments. Invite others to come on. But today's show is very personal for me because I was not only a professional preschool entrepreneur, a professional entrepreneur, yes, but also a lifelong high school educator. I had the grown folks and parents and all the issue that goes along with that. Well, and I have taught in very, very, very multiple diverse communities. All of these questions are common grounds for me, but I felt the need to share with you, my friends, on the EverBETTER Talk Show, some personal responses from educators across America. As well as this morning, I text one of my local educators, fellow friends, educator. I gave her an interview text this morning so she can give me a response of her life experience as an educator, because I wanted you to get information beyond me. Okay, I didn't want to be biased. Okay, so parents, again, I hope you're listening to this show with your heart. Okay, but when the question again is, what teachers wish parents knew, the educator responded, and these are her exact words that she responded with. And I did tell her that I would read it just as she printed it on tonight's show. Okay? She responded by saying, I wish parents fully understood the power they have to set their children up for success. Parents, you are powerful. You don't know your strength. Oh, to your child, the impact to your child, the community, the teachers. But we want to gear it in the positive direction. When they take time to lay the foundation for success during the early years, it makes a difference. Reading to them, buying them books, reading to them. I learned later in my adult life that couples, one romantic activity that couples exchange with each other is, with their cuddling. They read to each other. Ooh, does that bring a moment of inclusion? Can you imagine what it does to the child, the young child, and the older child? Oh, it gives them to showcase their knowledge, but at the same time, too, the embracing of their parents. And books are a dime a dollar and two for a dollar in most places. So you're not just talking about the education information that they retain. You're talking about an opportunity to embrace and to share love. And the magical thing about it is that they may not remember everything you read or the homework word for word, but they're going to remember of the embracement during that time, and that's going to connect. And they go, oh, wow, I was sitting in mama's or daddy's lap. I remember them saying such and such, and they can remember that warm feeling. But that is what motivates children for success. That motivates the academic portion of their lives. Oh, singing a song. The educator also said that from buying them books is singing them the ABC song with them at home. Oh, you choir singers. Oh, you can sing it in soprano. You can sing it in alto, bass, or you can do a duet. Just get those songs, singing the alphabet, singing. I love singing the timetables. I love singing the seven continents. Whatever you want your child to learn, put some creativity in it. You're doing it together, riding in a car or counting. Small things makes a difference. This is not rocket science, but then again, the foundation is relationship. If the relationship, oh my goodness, if the relationship is fortified, if it's inclusion, if there's love, then whatever knowledge is being taught is going to be inedible. They're going to retain it. Okay? But surely, my friend, the knowledge is powerful, but the time spent together is priceless. That's what seals the deal and causes the children to remember. Oh, they may be having a hard day at school, or they may be having a challenging day as an adult, off in college, but they're going to remember that inclusion. Oh, can I move forward? Can I just move forward? I'll get stuck. Oh, my students always say, Miss Proud, you're not at a loss for words at all. So let me go. Let me just move on. But I want you to know I couldn't stop there. So my fellow educator, my sister, my friend, shared her personal interview text with me concerning what she experienced as being what's important as a teacher, what she wished parents knew. But right now, I didn't stop there. To prove to you that I am serious about today's show and not biased to this question about what teacher wish parents knew. Oh, yes, I did it. I went to Google. I went to Google. And these are some of the many responses that I read from all across America. Are you ready? So no one should feel offended at all. Because, hey, I went to Google, and you can go to Google also, too. So what I'm saying, it's not just my personal opinion. Okay? So here you go. What teachers wish parents knew. Number one is that wish parents knew. Support school rules and goals. Teacher wish parents knew the importance. This is not a maybe iffy kind of thing. This is kind of like, say the conflict between mom and dad. Mama says yes, daddy says no in the house. How can we expect for children to be successful when mom and daddy are giving them, two different directions? They're not together. That divides it up. So the same thing happens when parents and are not agreeing with the administration of the goals and rules for the school or the classroom. The child begins to take sides. They care not to undermine school rules. That is a very, I can say, dangerous for the sense of the child. A parent should never undermine the school rules. But if you disagree, now there is a healthy way to address that, but it won't be in front of your child. Because you've already put your child in opposition. Yet, to go to school, to a classroom that they don't feel, is worthy. So, again, teachers wish that parents would support the school rule and the school goals and reinforce it at home. Don't badmouth the school. Okay, second one, again, is to speak positively about school. This is coming from Google now. This is from the parenting posts, articles. It says for speak positively. It says you may have heard negative opinions about a teacher, or perhaps the educator rubbed you the wrong way at a parents-teacher conference. When parents speak positively of teachers and show respect, that says to the child that the teacher is competent, smart, caring. It sets a tone for respect from students to the teacher. And Dr. Slusky said that. But I want you to remember, my friend, it's important to know that we're on the same team. For a child to be successful, for a house to be successful, even the Bible says a house divided against itself cannot stand. If our children have divided opinions and respect for their area of education, then they're going to have a hard time being successful. Again, if there are discrepancies, there is a proper way to handle that. Okay? And the next one would be on Google. Again, we're talking about what a teacher wish parents knew. And this is, we wish that parents knew that overwhelming extracurriculum activities brings pressure to the child. Emotional pressure as well as academic pressure and all the pressures. Teachers want parents to encourage children to do their best, but don't pressure them by setting goals too high or scheduling scheduling too many activities. I'm not sure if you are a parent, everyone in your family has played sports, or, no one in your family has been a cheerleader, and all of a sudden you want your child to be a team. There are characteristics or study and ethics that supports each one of those activities. So parents have to analyze what's going to cause the child to be successful. How many rehearsals, how many practices? And don't forget about youth ministry now. Don't forget about God and all this. Because in all that we do, hey, life happens. And when life happens, then what is going to be your child's or your family go to? It's hard to have a relationship with a stranger. So we've got to balance your faith along with all the other activities so that we can be strong, that you can be strong, because we are a team. Ooh, oh my. There are two words that comes to mind: sugar and sleep. This is for children K through 12. Sugar and sleep. If your child is struggling in the classroom or behaviorally, you may want to consider evaluating lifestyle, mainly sugar intake and sleep. Ooh, do you hear all the fireworks going off? Sugar and sleep. This is not a preschool statement. Oh, to the smaller kids, they need their rest. There could be things going on in the home that they don't have any control of. The noise levels, the visitations, or having to run the arrows so they don't have quiet, steady time. All that affect the younger kids. But the older ones, they're either out or the cell phone over to the wee hours of the morning, like the 3 and 4 and 5 o'clock, and going to school at 7 o'clock. Sleep is very, 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 very important. Well, I want you to know that I wish more parents, and this is Google again, I wish more parents would realize that a healthy diet and enough sleep can significantly improve impulsivity and behavior in the classroom. Well, Rigg says it like this: so many kids walk into a classroom with fruit punch, bags of chips for breakfast. I see it all the day, y'all. All day long. Chips, fruit punch, Dr. Pepper, especially the high schoolers. So many kids have this for breakfast. Many of the students stay up too late playing video games or watching movies. This is the perfect combination for kids to get out of control and cause disruption in the class. As adults, we understand our physical changes when we don't have rest, how we can be easily aggravated, certainly cannot read because you're going to fall asleep, very sensitive to any words, have no remorse, no patience. Well, that could contribute to some of the fights at school. That could contribute to the low grades. And more or less, in speaking of relationship, the boyfriend-girlfriend issue, it doesn't discriminate. Rigg suggests that send children with water and fruit. Encourage that water and fruit, lots of water and fruits. And he suggested that children ages 3 to 5 years old, it is suggested that, are you ready? 10 to 13 hours of sleep per 24-hour period. Everybody goes, what? Children ages 6 to 12, 9 to 12 hours of sleep nightly. Ages 6 to 12. Okay, what about the teenagers? Teenagers, ages 13 to 18, we understand that some of them work now. So parents may want to monitor that schedule. If your child has a part-time job, there are laws that protect the number of hours that school students are able to work within the work week. So, you have, again, parents are powerful, realize the power that you have. So you can have some healthy, respectful communication that can limit your child hours. That be the case. But according to Red, the 13-year-old through the 18-year-olds requires 8 to 10 hours nightly. Do the math. Do the math. What are we really seeing? Well, here's another one that parents wish teachers wish that parents knew. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Call the teacher early if you think there's a problem. Call the teacher early if you think there's a problem, while there is still time to solve it. Don't wait for teachers to call you. That process itself would take the negativity out of any situation. Parent, call the teacher if you think there's a problem. A problem, whatever, and we're going to talk about that again next week. Things like sending an angry child to school. Something happened. Sometimes fights are 8 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning. And they have not been in school long enough to create that kind of argument. It's a delayed or an overlaid reaction to something that's already happened. Okay? And there are ways to handle that. There's a counselor, but if you call the counselor, or you may want to take a few minutes if you can to kind of cool down before you leave home. All those are options. But the parent and the teacher, you're a team. You got to be working together for the success of the child. Otherwise, if one person is not doing their part, things can blow up. Fights happen. And before you know it, good kids are expelled or suspended. Ooh, do I want to stay right there? Oh my. Okay, another example of what teachers wish that parents knew, and that is to accept your responsibility as parent. Don't expect, and I say this with a gentle heart, parents, accept the responsibility as parent. Don't expect school and teachers to take over your obligation as parents. Children have the best chance to thrive. Children have the best time to thrive when teacher, parent, and other caregivers are working together. I told you before now, children respect and love those who they deem as mama's friend and daddy's friend. If you bad mouthing somebody, they go into combat mode. You talking about my mom, or my mama said this, and my mama said that. So words from parents are they have an effect. So we want to make sure that we are being, I don't want to get ahead of myself, that we are handling issues and conflicts properly. Because the success of our children, the child's going to have a test. The child has homework. The social skill has got to be refined. And parents have such an important role in playing and doing this. Okay? Again, now, don't expect the school and teachers to take over your obligation as parents. Children have the best chance to thrive when teachers, parents and other caretakers are working together. We are talking about, my friends, for those of you who have just come on, we are talking today about today's talk show, which is what teachers wish parents knew. What teachers wish parents knew. Well, I want you to know that in closing, I'd like to introduce to you all, my friend, a new word. I love vocabulary, but this is a new word. Right when you thought you knew it all, there's a new word. And this new word is gentle parenting. Gentle parenting. Gentle parenting. What is gentle parenting? Why it requires much more than just hugs and kisses and kindness. Gentle parenting requires more than that. How parents can lead by example and guide children with loving instructions. This parenting article reads like this. If you stay with me. Loving our kids is easy. In fact, before a baby is even born, parents tend to have this idea that they are going to shower their child with so much love that this little darling could only respond with positive behavior. However, if you are a parent and you know the reality is that somewhere within every little sweet child is a little monster. Oh, you knew it already. That periodically emerges. And when emotions are high, there is almost a bit of a monster in every parent that needs to be tamed. We got some monsters too, y'all. It can be quite surprising and leave parents at a loss for what to do. Their child obviously need to be taught right from wrong, but how? With gentle parenting, instead of reacting emotionally to misbehavior, it takes a lot of patience. And self-control to mindfully address the situation. As parents, my friend, it's important to remember that we are always teaching and our kids are always watching. Everything we do, we are teaching. They're looking at her. They're watching us. Gentle parenting is not permissive and indulgent. Kids do need boundaries. They need to be taught how to treat others and what is not safe. I do want to stop right there because many times it's all about me. How someone treats me, give me, special care. But no, it's not just about how you're being treated. How are you treating others? And this is demonstrated in the home. Yes, this is parents. Oh, let me stop for a minute. Oh, whatever is modeled at home, that's what that child's going to demonstrate when they are in public and away from you. If they fight all the time at home or view fights or in fights, that's what they want to do when they leave. There's no way you're going to be peaceful. And all of a sudden, all the destruction happens. So, we're a team, parents. We're a team. Parents and educators are a team because teachers understand life. Teachers are adults. Teachers have family. Teachers have challenges. We understand where you are. And we are a team in working with you for your child's success. And there's nothing too terrible, too bad, too embarrassing that you can't share with your child's teacher, but you have to get to the level of trust. Yes, and when each of you are working together, and of course, confidentiality, then again, children appreciate and respect their mama and their daddy's friend. Oh, I do want to stay right there. Okay, I want you to know that Clark Fields shares that constant communication and explanations help kids to understand why rules are set. And the parent can be very instrumental in this. I don't like this rule. I don't like that rule. They'll do this. Explain to them why. Explain to them how it's going to benefit them at home, how the rule's going to benefit them at church, in the community, how it's going to benefit them as an adult citizen later. They need to hear the benefits coming from the parents. If they don't understand, there is a better chance they will act out. How we respond to our children on a moment-to-moment basis creates a pattern that our children may follow for a lifetime. Oh, again, whatever they do at home, and this is not an offensive statement, but it just shows that, again, the teacher is your friend. And whatever your challenges may be, we have to not ignore it. It doesn't go away. Those same characteristics comes over into the classroom. But if we're working together, they can observe a change. They can understand a positive reason for moving forward. And that it doesn't have to, their life don't have to be what it is in a negative situation for the rest of their life. But you're working together. Oh, do I want to stay right there? But it goes about relationship. Relationship. The teacher's your best friend. Oh, the teacher's your best friend. I'm telling you what I know from experience. Oh, my friend, I want you to know that. I want you to know the answer is clear. The answer is clear. Parents and leaders, we must constantly, there's no getting around it. We must constantly ask the Lord. Ask the Lord. We have to pray. The Bible says men must always pray and not faint. Watch and pray. Oh, that's just where I am. My faith is the foundation of everything that I do. My faith, the Lord sustains me. And then again, parents, what teacher wish that every parents knew. Sometimes, I have to say this. Sometimes sometimes parents, whether or not they're older, younger, or whatever your socioeconomic status is, sometimes they look at teachers like, oh, you all have made it. They may be driving a fine car, have a house. You don't know. You don't know. Teachers have the same struggles as you do. Their family. Yeah. With their spouses. Every issue you can think about that happens in life, teachers have to face those challenges, and plus get up and go to school, and they get a chance to share their love and make a difference. So I have to ask, if the teachers have the same challenges and same family issues, the drugs, the alcohol, the sex, the infidelities, the accidents, the fatal illnesses, whatever you want to think about, they have to deal with that too. So when we say that your teacher and your administrators are your friend, that means we're just going to be for real with each other. Just for real, for real, for real. We're not in a palace. We care about your kid. So, hey, look, and you realize that, wow, that teacher knows more than that subject area. That teacher or that principal knows life. They sound like somebody in my family who everybody love. They know what's going on. Oh, I got one testimony. One testimony I want to share with you. One little testimony I want to share with you. And this is the true story. We talked about how parents can, connect with the Lord, submit ourselves to the Lord, to lead and guide our families, pray. Well, there was a stay-at-home mom. This is true. There was a stay-at-home mom who had several children. She couldn't drive. She didn't even have a driver's license. The teacher contacted this parent. I'm not sure it was by telephone or by note. But the teacher contacted the parents of her elementary age child and shared that she had been going in other students' book bags. I can't say if she took anything or not, but she was in the book bag and the children was having some discussion about it. Nobody wanted anybody going through that stuff. I don't know if something was missing or not now. But when the mother approached her child concerning this, the child immediately began to cry. Oh, they lied on me. They lied on me. They lied on me. And I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. And of course the mom, again, she is a little far distant from the school. Definitely couldn't walk, no transportation. And it just, we love our babies. We love our babies. We love it. And just to think, somebody would say your child was guilty of doing this, and your child's going like, oh, no, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. So the mom just gave some firm advice to her child. And but that mom prayed. That mom prayed. That mom asked the Lord, said, Lord, I don't know what's going on. Lord, I'm not at that school. Lord, I don't want anybody to wrongfully accuse my child of something. But Lord, I don't know. How do I handle this? Lord, reveal this to me. Lord, you say whatever's done in the dark will come into the light. Lord, expose the situation so I will have a peace, so I can or advise and reel my child up according to your holy will. That's what that mom did. Well, it wasn't but a few days, maybe 2 or 3 days, that same child did the same thing. But this time when she did it, an older sibling was walking by her classroom and caught her right there with her hand in the cookie jar. And she looked around and and that older sibling came and said, I'm gonna tell Mom. I'm gonna tell Mom. Ooh, she wasn't crying then. So when that child got home and exposed all this to the mom, and Mom said, thank you, Lord, and you know the rest. And you know the rest. Well, my point in sharing that with you is the mom didn't call the school. The mom didn't call the school, to express anger there, but that one parent handled the right way. And we're gonna talk about more of that next week, but for right now, can you understand how fruitful that turned out, how productive that turned out? Now the mom's heart is relieved. But I just want you to know that prayer changes things. In prayer, we can use prayer in every area of our life. Oh, let me go on. Teachers want parents to know that we are on the same team. Yeah, and that team, we are the real team family. the teachers and the parents, the administrator and the parents, you are the real team family for successful students. Well, I have shared a few strategies to announce the value. I have just shared with you a few strategies to announce the value. Remember this book, School Readiness for Parents and Children K through 12? Oh, yes. This is a winner. Okay, and I want you to know that School Readiness for Parents and Children K through 12, it is beyond relationship negotiation. Remember that, Mom? Relationship negotiation. But she said this, and he said this, and she said this, but I don't know about this. My child won't do this, and my child said this. This book is beyond, kind of like the 10 Commandments. If you want somebody to remember something God told Moses, write it down. The printed word is non-negotiable in most cases. Well, I want you to know that it identifies the mainstream issues that defeat any young person goals. Yes. And I did tell you last week that this is my personal copy to my granddaughter. This is in her little treasure chest. She can't review it when she becomes an adult. But she had autographed her name. You all saw some markings. She had autographed her own name when she learned to write. Okay. Okay. In first grade. But I want you to know that it is available for personal and procurement purchases. Personal and procurement purchases for yourself or a loved one or a family or a young parent, whoever you think, man, you can order it personally. At the same time, too, groups, organizations, and school districts can order it through procurement. Okay? Now, I want you to know that it is true. It is true, my friend, that it still takes a village to raise a child, regardless of our race, culture, or ethnic group. The reality is, my friend, we are different. No ifs and ands about it. We're different. Every individual is unique. And that's a good thing. We are different in lifestyles, but we all are human in our pursuit for happiness and fulfillment for successful families. The community church has always been, this is a Black History moment. Not limited to Black history now, but it is a fact. The community church has always been the focus location for inspirational guidance and career education. No matter how creative we feel, our establishments are that God has a plan that is beyond our personal discretion. If your leadership desires more creative strategies for the wholeness of your congregation, school, and community, contact me. Yes, contact me at Wanda at Resolve, email Wanda at resolve-2010.com. And that's WANDA at Resolve, RESOLVED-2010.com. Or just go to my website. Make it easy. Go to my website, and my website is www.resolved-2010.com. If you go to my website, or you can click on you can click on the community collaboration for successful students through faith-based parental motivation. You'll see that little box there. You'll see it when you go to that page. It's right there. You can't miss it. Just click on that. And this is a 3-tier program that you may choose options that fit your organization. I want you to know, my friend, that it's a winner. It's a winner. I want to thank you all for joining me today. And as I introduce the incredible book, School Readiness for Parents and Children K through 12, for student intervention and parental guidance. This book is also registered in the Library of Congress. This book is registered in the Library of Congress, and that is Washington, D.C. And a copy of this book will forever be registered in the Library of Congress, and a hard copy is on file. Visit my website again at www.resolved-2010.com, and there you will connect with all of my wonderful links just for you. And there are free educational resources for parents and young adults, online catalog. You get to read my bio. Yeah, go there and read my bio. Video trailers and additional community services that I provide. Oh, yes. I want you to please follow me on Instagram at Prawell. That Prowell. That's Prowell. Prawell, Instagram, Facebook, School Readiness, and also there's a Resolve 2010 LLC publishing company. Twitter is Wanda, WJR Prowell. Again, that's Prowell. And of course, LinkedIn, Wanda Prowell. YouTube is Wanda Prowell. Team Family, Team Parenting. Team Family, Team Parenting. Talk show of parents, and there you will have recordings of all my videos for, and I want you to go there and make sure you listen to all the non-negotiables for parenting for all ages of children, okay? Again, I want to thank you for joining in. Thank you for your time today. It has not my wonderful parents and viewers, it has not been my intention to offend anyone. But my goal was to stimulate you to make a positive impact in your student's life. Okay? Next week, same time, we will finalize. You don't want to miss next week, because those parents, I thank you for your patience today, because today you had to hear what the teachers had to say. But next week, we will finalize the series, Help is on its Way, by the parents. I'm going to be interviewing some parents. If you have a special note you want to put in my inbox, go on and I'll share. Okay? But next week, the parents are going to be telling the teachers what parents wish teachers knew. Ooh. Hey, inbox me. Give me your comments. Yes, or you can list in your comments now, okay? But we just want to be true, honest team members, because we've got to be honest with each other, because that's how our children get to be successful, okay? Okay? You don't want to miss it. So please, ma'am, please, friend, I want you to like. You must like. If you don't like, click like by this video, then or whatever this transaction that takes place is not being shared. But once you click the like, or you can click the love, then it connects, and then it flows, okay? So please like, tag, and share this video with other parents and friends. You are also able, listen to this carefully, you're also able to, once it's on YouTube, you're able to copy that link, and you can share it in text messages to your friends. For those who are not on Facebook, that would be a great thing, because every parent needs to hear these videos on this one, or help yes. This particular what parents wish teachers knew, and vice versa. Help is on its way. That's what I want to say. You don't want every parent, administrator, teachers, they want to hear this, okay? But I want you to know that until next week, I love you all. Stay safe, stay blessed, and remember, School Readiness for parents and children K through 12, and most of all, the academics. Just making an A won't do, but academics plus social skills equals success. Academics plus social skills equal success. I love you. I want you to have a great, great week. Love your family. Love your teachers. And have a wonderful, blessed day. Love you. Bye-bye.